What up, though?
So, everybody, welcome to the Welcome to It podcast, where you might notice that Lance looks a little different today. We've got a new talented replacement, still from the South, still from New Orleans area.
I'm about to say like an hour south of New Orleans.
Claim your set. Go ahead.
I'm saying home of Louisiana, baby.
Yeah.
985 till I die.
yeah. We got Divine Hippy and JG in the building.
Yes,
The Hot
Loud
Boyz,
noises.
also known as the Hot Boyz.
Yes, sir.
You know, I like to start this pod by just giving people their flowers and just tell y'all how much I appreciate you guys. And you guys like get me so excited for the next wave of musicians and talent and artists. And I think you guys do it so gracefully and so intelligently. And you guys are just cool as shit. So it just like juices me up to know that, you know, the future is in good hands with you guys. And I'm just like, you guys keep me inspired, keeping me cool, and just so fucking cool to watch you guys crush. So
Appreciate it, bro.
I
You
love
make
y'all.
us look good.
hey,
No lies. No lies.
Appreciate you. For
Yeah.
real. That's dope. Thank you, man.
Fuck yeah. No, I'm stoked to have you guys here. I guess first and foremost, catch me up on what's going on. You guys have been rocking and rolling all over the world. We're back on.
All right.
I just had to poop. Sorry, everyone.
Shit.
Fucking boys.
Yes.
You guys been rocking and rolling. You've been on fire. I guess first just catch everyone up on kind of the things that y'all are up to. Give us a little Hot Boyz intro.
Yes. Well, we have been super busy
Yeah.
when it comes to Hot Boyz.
Yes.
I feel like we've been busier than we thought we would because of, you know, the people that just love what we're doing. you
Yeah.
know. There's not a lot of duos, I feel like, in the city
Totally.
that are trying to do it like this.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We've been doing shows. I just pop out to Hippie, be getting all the shows. This guy is a master when it comes to just getting on gigs and
Yes.
you know meeting new people,
Yes.
networking, and he's done it gracefully. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like just putting our names out there
Yes.
as the Hot Boyz.
Yes.
But we just been busy, just like trying to do videos, promote that, all the shows, meeting new people.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. I didn't think it would be.
I say on top
Yes.
of working on new music too.
For
That's
sure.
So true.
I
We're
was
still
working
working
on
on
new
new
music.
music.
And you
Yeah.
guys go ahead.
I was about to say, like JG said, it's just been a crazy experience. Like I feel like during the 2 years that like we worked on Hot Boyz Volume 1,
Mhm.
it's just been like a learning curve, and
Yeah.
like also within that time frame, like we've also just been kind of like developing our own individual
Yeah.
artistries.
Totally.
So being able to like come together on a collab project like that, and then just all the stuff that I learned, like I went on my first tour last year that I could put together by myself. So taking that knowledge and applying that to like the Hot Boyz project has been absolutely fun.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah.
And like he's doing with, you know, his touring, I've been working on engineering and mixing.
Yes. Mac was
So
telling me that he's
it's-
very proud of you.
Yeah.
He said
yeah,
that
I
you're-
love Mac.
You're
Shout
on
out to
fire.
Mac D.
For
love
real.
you, brother.
Always.
And so I've been working on that. So I don't know. It just kind of, it was the perfect timing. You know, I'm working on what I'm doing with, you know, producing and mixing and just having Divine over as my guinea pig to
Yeah.
record his vocals.
Totally.
And then just record mine, and he's recording me while I'm in there. So
Sick.
he's learning too. So it's just been like,
That's fire.
man, it's like one of the best times I've ever had in music. You know what I mean? It's just a
Totally.
good time.
Totally. Yes. Wise people say you can go fast alone, but you'll go farther together.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You know, and I
Yeah.
think you know, one of my secret powers is having Jason be the other half of the business. You know, and just like it's so clutch because you can't be everywhere, and it's so nice to, like you're saying, like have a great representative for the both of y'all that
Yeah.
you can trust and be like, I know he's going to represent us well. He's going to crush a show. He's going to do a great job producing, whatever, and just being able to count on that person and just know that they're going to show up
For sure.
is invaluable. And it's very rare that I think that's why there's probably not a lot of duos is it is kind of rare in the art scene in general to find like another person that's on the same wave as you and the same trajectory that also works as hard as you know?
Definitely. Oh, for sure.
I'm saying it's just different, like just different levels to it. like what JG's saying is, as far as like with his producing and like his engineering and whatnot, like that's a very like crucial matter for it. But then also, if you don't have the knowledge to like book shows, which is not saying that he doesn't, because he definitely can. Like he's showing some crazy shows, like even by himself. But like just the way that I'm able to like maneuver that, along with like everything that's going on in personal life too, like being a dad, like like, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, man, like it's very nice to be able to have like those two aspects for it, because even for me, like I don't produce or anything, like I don't engineer, like I just like write my bars and you know what I'm saying, I come on track correct.
Yeah.
But being able to have somebody like literally every single day is like, hey yo, I made this.
Yeah. right. Feeding the beast. Yeah.
Like,
That's me. I knew that.
Yo, 100%. And it's like you were saying, like you guys can jump in and out of the roles, but it is very valuable to be like, you're the guy that makes the beats, I'm the guy that books the shows, so that you can just be like, do that well. I don't even want to waste my time thinking about it. If you're doing it at a higher level, then keep operating at that level, and then you just got more room for you to make beats, more room for you to get crazy at engineering, that type shit.
Definitely.
Those are just like preferences too, man. Like for me, like the behind the scenes stuff, like booking the shows, like getting events going and whatnot, like that's my bread and butter.
That tickles
like,
you, eh?
Bro, I love it.
Really?
Like even with like Woe Network stuff, like throwing shows like that, just being able to like curate an entire lineup together, and like see it come to fruition, and like everything that how you plan it out in your head, like you're seeing it come like full circle. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm the total opposite.
Yeah, I feel
It's
you.
coming up on a year now. I did the Bonnie and Clyde experience.
Yeah.
At the Oriental.
Yes.
And man, it was amazing. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing. But the time I had before that, like it was just a lot. It just was a lot. I had Merch. Shout out to Merch. He really did help me with that. But it was like my show.
Sure.
Like the Bonnie and Clyde, the album I dropped. And I was just over my head at some points, just like trying to prep for it.
Yeah.
Sell tickets, and you know, people are very last minute. And it's like I'm getting 80 people hitting me up 2 days before.
Right.
And I'm having to like do all the other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy likes that. He likes that. He lives for that. But me, I'm just
I love it, bro.
Really? You don't get frustrated? You got a long fuse? You're a patient man?
I mean, bro, being a dad, you gotta have a little bit of a longer fuse than most people. But I mean, it's not to say like it doesn't get annoying sometimes. Like I mean, like having to keep tabs on people as far as like ticket sales and whatnot. Like it can be annoying, especially whenever it's like people that you're friends with in the industry.
Right.
But I mean, with that being said, it's like you still got to do it. It's like it's still a business aspect of it. Like at a certain point where you gotta like put the friendship aspect aside and just treat it like straight business. Because if you're just trying a good time and
what the fuck are we doing?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck are we doing here?
Totally.
Yeah, you don't grow that way.
Nope.
No.
You kind of gotta be a hard ass sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Especially
uncomfortable.
in this industry.
And I feel like the main reason why I like it is because it makes me get out of my comfort zone. Like you see me on a day-to-day basis, and like I'm just like friendly, like happy go.
You're one of the chillest guys I've met.
Exactly. But it's like whenever I get in that mode, it's like you can ask JG. Like before a show, like I'm sitting over there sweating bullets. Like, like is everybody good?
Yeah.
we got the sound and everything going. Everybody got their sound check going.
Yeah. This man, you know the first part of 8 Mile when Eminem's like just like sitting
Okay,
there,
yeah.
just like this. Yeah, that's
Just
hippie.
locked in.
Game day. He's ready to score 6 touchdowns.
Yo,
like
for real.
he's just thinking about it. That's hippie, bro.
Shit, it's game time, man.
Yo,
It's game
fuck
time,
yeah.
for real.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah.
How do you guys figure you balance that? Because I that's one thing I really do admire about both of you. And JG, I've worked with you on a professional level a little bit longer, but you guys seem to both like have this really good business sense about you for being as young in the life that you are. You know, how did you? Where did you pick that up? I know maybe your dad. I know I have the privilege of knowing your dad, so maybe he put some game in you. But I'd love to hear.
Yeah, I feel like I've worked with my dad since I was 12. I mean, I'm Mexican. This in my blood. I was gonna put that out there, but I don't know. I've seen him. He's done everything. You know, my dad has done real estate. He's been an electrician. He's HVAC. You know, he's trying to promote a lot of different things in his life. I feel like I picked up on just like his work ethic. And you know, me, I played college sports. I played 2 sports in college. Went to get my engineering degree. You know, I did all of it. And I feel like I just learned, like, I always have to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, in anything I do, and not to half-ass anything.
Totally.
I kind of refer it back to, like, football, you know, with injuries, and, you know, your career can end in one play. It's over.
Totally.
So when it comes to, like, music, like, you know, getting on stage or making beats, like, I want to be the best, and I want to, like, not half-ass it.
Yes.
I want to try to be the best there is.
Yeah.
And I feel like, at least when me and Hippy are together, we both show that. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Like, with the Hot Boyz thing, and it just works. Like, when we're on stage, it's like, everyone's like, how did you guys, what? Like, you guys just have, like, a crazy connection up there.
Totally.
We don't practice that.
For sure, you can't.
We really
I mean,
don't.
You can't
Like,
practice
when we're
that.
on, like, when we do our rehearsals and stuff, I'm like, oh, Hippy, you right here at this lyric, you have to look me in the eye, and we're gonna rap to each other. We don't do that. That's weird. It just happens.
Not for real though.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
on one song is we the illest 2 tag team in frequencies, and like we just over there and just like dap up at that point. You know what I mean? Like it's just like insane type stuff. It was a Soulja Boy show. I think it was the first time like we like executed that like live.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this is honestly crazy.
Yeah.
Like we just locked in, bro.
And I mean, Hippy's the same way. Like, he worked with his pops when he was in New Orleans at his restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I say like my dad, like he comes not from like necessarily like musical background, but like, he was like a club promoter. Like whenever I was like,
Oh shit.
wee lad, you feel me?
Okay.
But I mean, even since then, like he's just always been like self-employed.
Okay.
Whether it be like with his barbershop or like just other business ventures. The latest one being the restaurant that we opened back in 2020. In the midst of COVID,
Yeah, that's
and
a
at
crazy
that
time.
point in time, yeah, bro, you telling me. But I was a car salesman at that point in time, and I remember like he literally came up to me and he was just like, I know that you're gonna be leaving in a year, because like I had like talked to my family already about like leaving Louisiana and like moving somewhere else. Wasn't sure where at that point in time, and then we ended up settling on Colorado. But he was like, I know you're only gonna be here for a year. He was like, I want to ask you, like, do you want to spend this year working at the car dealership, or do you want to spend this year like come and work with me and like building something from the ground up?
Cool.
And I was very hesitant about it.
Yeah.
Like, no lie, like I think I gave it like 3 weeks of just like deep thought, like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? Like, I make good money,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera. Like, I know I'm not going to make as much, but like I am building something that could like potentially be a legacy.
Yeah. Totally.
And so I just went full force with it. I think that was like one of the happiest days of his life. And then
Yeah.
we just kind of built up the first one on the east side of town, where like I pretty much grew up at. Like, same thing with my whole family. And then we ended up building a second location on the
Sick.
second side of town.
Nice.
But
Sick.
my dad did that one on his own. But the first one, like through trials and tribulations, like we even had a car running that bitch, bro. Like first 3 months open, dog. Like, whoop,
I seen pictures.
bro.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
What a
insane.
shit show.
Yes. But we still like overcame. Like the building had 2 sides. One side was his barbershop, the other side was a restaurant. We converted the barbershop side to like fit as like the food portion, like while we still were able to run food out of the kitchen. And I just learned a lot of just like social media tactics and
Yeah.
everything along those lines, like being able to promote a restaurant in COVID times.
Totally.
And have it be successful enough to where eventually like you're able to open up a second location. Like I
Yeah.
feel like
That's
that's an
wild work.
accomplishment on its own.
Yeah.
And I'm waking up like crack of dawn, like 5 a.m. every single day, going on social media. Like the day before, I would like take pictures of like the food being cooked and whatnot, sitting over here making posts, talking to my dad the day prior, like, yo, like, let's do this type of special today, et cetera, and just managing that aspect. I pretty much did everything front of house and social media wise, and my dad handled everything like cooking wise and supply wise.
Sick. Wow.
Sounds like me and you.
Yeah.
I'm
You just
cooking,
whipped in. Yeah.
and you're posting. Dog. That is like me and you, dog.
That's it.
That's why it works.
Yeah, right. 100%.
Yeah.
But side note, aside from that, the car going into the building,
Yeah.
I love to tell this story because the car goes into the building. I'm literally like probably 5 feet away from where the car entered.
Oh shit.
Like we're like closing up, like I'm sweeping and everything. Like this is the last customer coming to come pick up their food.
No sir.
And they end up getting hit from behind. They end up like stomping on their gas and end up going through like the middle of the building.
Oh my gosh.
After everything's said and done, I didn't notice it at this point in time whenever the wreck happened, but we went in there the next day to go like assess like all damage.
Yeah.
And we had a mural on the wall that said Trap Seafood and Wing Spot. Like that was the name of the restaurant. And the car literally took out everything on the mural besides rap.
No way.
It was like my
Wow.
sign from God.
Yeah.
And I was at that point in time, I was like, do I really want to continue music, et cetera, et cetera?
Sure.
And I felt like that was a sign from God. That was like the next move in your life with music is going to be your best one.
Yeah. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Here we are.
Amen, bro.
Yeah.
Amen. That's crazy.
That is cool. I love that. It
Yeah.
is pretty cool. You know, Andre 3000 once said, like, no alcohol or drugs in his system so he can get the signal clear, something to that effect. And I really resonated with that because you can get these signs that, still like to have a little cocktail here and there. But,
Yeah.
if you're looking, I think the message was if you're looking and you're in tune and really kind of like pulling on these universe strings, I think that, you'll find breadcrumbs along the way. And it's
For sure.
so magic when you do. It's
crazy,
nuts.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sick.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
I love telling it, man. Like, I really do feel like if not for that moment, I really don't know where I would be at, like, within music at this point in time.
Right.
And I still have, like, the picture in my phone and everything, like, it's saved in my favorites. It's one of the very few pictures saved in my favorites because I don't, like, organize shit.
It's like that, and then like a good looking hog photo. When you're feeling spicy,
Oh, shit.
Yo, that's really crazy. And so then, so they move out here. Was your wife living in?
Oh yeah, so
Norris?
we're both from Houma, Louisiana.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
We
okay.
went to the same high school and everything. We didn't know each other in high school though, so
That's-
we weren't high school sweethearts. This is not one of those.
Dang.
But you know what I'm saying? We
Yes.
eventually ended up like clicking up, and yeah, just over the course of time, we ended up having our beautiful baby girl. She's almost 8.
Jesus.
And yeah,
Sick.
you know what I'm saying? We out here living, thriving,
Yeah.
winning every single day.
Yeah.
Trying to manage a little bundle of joy out
Hey,
there.
yo.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, she's great.
You son of a bitch. For real. Yo, that's wild. Well, okay, so I'm curious about more along the lines of the trajectory. Now, one thing that's challenging about a duo or just having teams in general is then like figuring the future out together is always interesting to navigate. How are you guys planning for the future of the Hot Boyz? What does that look like for you guys when you guys are like creating with intention?
I feel like everything for us kind of comes naturally. And when we do get in the studio and like really think about what we want to do, I feel like Hippy, even we were texting the other day and I was sending him beats. He's like, bro, I think we just need to channel that energy we had from the first one and just get in there and create like fresh, just fresh. And I feel like that's something that me and you do a lot. It just kind of happens. Like we didn't plan on the Hot Boyz. Like we just were making music at first.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of came together and we're like, hold up. Like we could do something with this.
We're sitting at like 4 tracks right now. Like we could do an EP or
Or we can just keep
drop an album on
working.
it.
Yeah.
keep working and
Yeah.
like, putting both of our our personalities in one piece of art. And I don't know. I feel like it's just been it kind of just like happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because like I don't want it to be like intentional if that makes sense, like intentional.
Yeah, you don't want it to be?
Well, like no, that's not the way to say it.
So you don't want it to be like pre-planned.
Yeah, like,
you
sure,
want
we
it
have to
just,
work
like,
on
flow
the Hot
naturally.
Boyz.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you're like building like is your intentions to like create another album, run a tour? Or is it like is the Hot Boyz like a cool fun thing for the bros for right now and then y'all are going to focus on running things?
I definitely feel like it's something that like we can create and like turn into a bigger than what you think it is moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point in time right now, like it's definitely like a very fun project that like me and JG both enjoy working on.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a lot of intention behind the like things that we're doing. Like we're not just going in the studio and just like saying whatever.
Yeah.
Like every bar has intention.
Yeah.
Like every like reference has intention or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
It's just everything that we're doing. Like it's intentional, but like we're having fun. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that separates from like maybe our individual projects. Like we might be having fun with it, but like we're in the back of our head, we know like this is a JG project, this is a Divine Hippy project. Like in order to make this project go forward, like I have to continue to create.
Right.
But with Hot Boyz, it doesn't feel like it's pressurized like that.
It
Like
doesn't at all.
like it just feels like it's something that's marinating.
Yes.
And that's gonna end up like coming out once you end up putting the final touches on it.
Yes.
And it just ends up being phenomenal.
Definitely. Oh yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like we created the brand
Yeah.
right now,
Totally.
and it's like it's up to us just to have fun with it
Totally.
and not try to take it like, you know what I mean? Not to take it like too crazy, like not too crazy, but like just to create something that is Divine Hippy and JG and like put it together. Because that's the cool part is like my music is a lot different than Divine's music is. But when we come together, it just happens, you know what I mean?
Totally.
I also feel like it's like pushing out of like normal areas of like comfort, like just pushing out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the beats that like we did on Volume 1, like typically would it be stuff that I would rap on? Not necessarily. Like I'm more of like a very like jazz background. Like,
Right.
I do boom bap like sometimes, but it's very like jazz and like atmospheric and experimental.
Right.
And JG's is definitely more like I would say like East Coast driven.
Totally.
With like more boom bap and just like more like hard hitting like 808s.
808s for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it just works because like you put those two styles together, that way it's something that we both feel like confident on.
Totally.
And then like the rest is history after that.
Oh yeah.
And I think there's something to be said about like being comfortable or being like feeling safe in a space where you're creating, you know what I mean? And like having those personalities.
That is honestly the biggest thing. Because for me, I feel like I can't create unless I feel like confident in the space that I'm at.
Totally.
And being able to go to JG's crib and like just being able to work in that type of atmosphere, like I beforehand would have probably taken like 3 months to write songs. Getting in the booth with JG and seeing the way that he works, like it makes me want to like finish a track like right then and there.
Totally.
Like I don't want to leave the studio until like we got at least like the basis of this down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
I'm a psychopath.
Yeah. I know it.
Well, okay, so
I didn't know if the partnership was gonna work at first. I don't know, man.
I started music when I wasn't recording for myself. So I was paying lots of money, hard-earned money,
Right.
to go to these studios, and I
Figure
had
it
a
out.
time limit.
Right.
So I wanted to have as much music as I could,
Yes.
and
That's
I would
a
go
great
there.
game for
just-
young artists.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think is get your shit down before
Yeah.
you go to the studio.
Yeah, and just be confident and be ready. Like I always want to be prepared. So when I would go to studios, I'd have 6 songs ready.
Yeah.
written.
Yes.
And I would be like, all right, just punch me. I'm gonna go.
Yep.
And I would, I'd obviously fuck up here and there, but
Sure.
that happens. But I would get songs done, and then it kind of just stuck with me. So when I'm
Yeah.
in the studio, I like to make a beat or have a beat, and then just write and then record it.
Yep.
And I never look back.
Totally.
Just do it.
Yeah. Totally.
And I don't know, that stuck with me, and I can't work any other way.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I could, but I feel lazy if I didn't.
I feel that.
One of my subtle flexes, but I feel like it still like held me back as an artist, is the fact that I've never like until this year never had to pay for studio time.
That is cool.
Like in the 10 years that I've been doing music, never once. It's
Yeah.
always been like homies that are like, "Yo, come over, come
Right.
record." We end up making some music, and then it ends up being like, "How would you feel about us making an album?"
Right.
It's
Right,
just like
right.
it just works out that way.
Yes.
But it's not anything that like I end up like paying them, of course, but like they never like set like a
Right.
like
Sure.
time frame.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like,
So you had that flexibility to come in there and fuck around, explore,
exactly.
kind of, and
You know
have
what I
that
mean?
time to just be like,
But even with that being said, like how JG said, like having to go to that professional based studio and like knowing that you're on that time limit and whatnot, I feel like that's what's allowed him to work as fast and efficiently as he has.
For sure.
As for me, like it's always been like more leisure.
Sure.
So projects take me a lot longer than like what it might take like the normal person that's in there like working constantly every single day.
Totally.
So definitely something that's like held me back, but something that I am like blessed and thankful for.
For sure.
That I have people that are confident in the music that I'm creating and also like want to be a part of that movement as well.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. No,
Definitely.
100%. 100%. There is something to be said though about like moving around just to get like different sounds though. Is that true or false?
I would definitely say so. Like, you talking about like different areas or just like with different people?
Yeah, with different engineers. Like if you go to like the lab studio, my favorite studio,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, versus a side 3 or wherever else people are going to. I'm not sure, but you know, do you get different sounds with different engineers? Or
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean,
Well, I guess now you got your situation at your spot, so you're just like,
yeah,
I know what it sounds
I
like.
have I love that I found my own sound.
Yeah,
And
that is cool.
What I personally like, so like when I'm paying for studio time, I like that I'm working with Mac D because he knows my sound.
Totally.
And it's not always the same because me as an artist, I'm all over the place. I'm doing
Right.
you know,
You have a rock band.
R&B,
sometimes.
I have
Yeah.
metal, I'm
Yeah.
doing all these kind of things.
Yeah.
And Mac D knows that.
Right.
I feel like if I was to go to a different engineer, they wouldn't, and I wouldn't like the sound.
Right. Right.
But
right.
that's not a bad thing, especially if you're an artist that doesn't know.
Yeah, you're
Well,
still
sound
figuring
yet?
it out. Yeah.
That's always good to go see like a different engineer this week and go to another one
Totally.
because they've heard thousands of artists,
Totally.
so they can really try to help you out in that area.
Yeah, like hone in on it.
Yeah.
And to like going back to the point of finding like a safe space, like one thing I think Mac does really well for artists is like he's a really good coach.
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah.
is like and especially someone with that much wisdom, that's almost worth the spend. There is like you're like, oh, I'm almost playing music for this guy, especially if you're a younger cat and you're still figuring out your shit. Being able to play that music for someone who's heard, you know, what is it, like Billboard records, you know?
Yeah.
And he can probably give you a yay or nay of where you're going with it.
Definitely. Especially as an independent artist, you don't really know exactly what you want to do until you you've seen everything.
Totally.
Or if you like really like are inspired by, you know, our peers, the people that are actually doing it at a crazy level.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
It's different. It's a different ball game, but I don't know, like different engineers, sometimes it's like if you have too many you're working with, then you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
this song sounds way different than this one.
This is my favorite engineer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, sir.
No, but like on a real tip though, man, because I feel like for me, like recording beforehand with like other people, like I didn't really have like a structure to the way that I record, and that's definitely one of the things now that like I've been able to kind of like gain from like the experiences of working with you.
Hell yeah.
Because like we'll go in, we'll lay verse down, and then it's usually like ins and outs, ad libs, and then just like any type of like atmospheric stuff and whatnot. Like
Yep.
after that,
Yep.
and I feel like doing that way has been able to like make like my productivity
Oh yeah.
like a lot better.
For sure.
I couldn't agree more. I feel like when I first started, you know, I was working with, shout out to Kush. I worked with Kush, and you know, he taught me the process. He didn't explain it as like an artist. He'd explain it as an engineer because he doesn't record his own music, but he was like, all right, well, this one, you know, your ins and outs, you kind of just say the last phrase of your bar. Just repeat it the same way. I was like, okay, I'll try it.
You're right.
But after so many times and doing it that way, I kind of just found the rhythm for it.
Totally.
And I started to get more, you know, open and free with it, more fun.
Right.
You know, change up my voice a little bit, make it sound different.
Totally.
And I feel like I've kind of taught Hippie a little bit of that too. You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, even with my engineer back home, shout out to my homie Cody, aka LaBouffe. LaBouffe.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, even working with him, he did the Woe project for me. And that was like going to Lafayette, Louisiana. It was like hour and a half drive from my hometown, like almost every single Sunday. And whether we were working on stuff for the album or like we were just working on stuff in general, like he's a key player by trade.
Cool.
So he knows a lot about that aspect, and then also he's a music teacher, or like for his 9 to 5.
Sick.
So he's actually not a music teacher, band director. Sorry. So he like directs band for one of the local high schools out there.
Cool.
But he just has like such a broad scope of just like music theory knowledge.
Sure.
So working with him at first, it was like he was trying to explain certain stuff, and I'm just like, bro, like I don't understand none of that.
Doesn't matter to me.
But then like he would put it in more like layman's terms, and I was like, okay, like that makes a lot more sense.
You're right.
Even for like some of the songs on the Woe project, like I was trying to hit like certain harmonies, and like in my headphones, like he would plug up his keys, and he would like play the key like as I was trying to hit it.
Yep.
And he was like, no, like you're still off key. He's like, you gotta match this key.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know anything about like G minors or
Right.
like, anything like that. Like I don't know music theory, but I just know like what sounds good.
Totally.
And if somebody can like guide me in that direction, then I'm just like, okay, like no, like we're good. Like we can get there easy peasy. But like I can't explain to somebody off rip.
How to get there.
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, and I think, I was just talking to this the other day, but like as a creative, it's so important to have like constraints or like rules around the shit that you're making, so that you can be creative in that space. Because sometimes as a creative, if there's no rules, then it's so easy to get lost in the sauce of being like, what am I even making? But if you're just like, I'm making a motherfucking 2-minute rap song that I do it like this, and then like you're saying, then you're like, and then I can freak the ad libs, then I can rap the verse backwards, whatever the fuck you're trying to do. You know what I mean? But I think that just those rules really help make cooler shit.
I definitely, just as a artist, I feel like I'll make a song, right, and it'll be amazing, and I will try to build around that song.
Oh, okay.
For an album, like when me and Hippy were doing the Hot Boyz. Like, we had a song from, like...
I was about to say 2021.
Wild.
Crazy.
And
it made the album, but, like, we wanted to build around that energy.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of, like, where our basis started. And then, we didn't go all over the place.
Right. It's like
that.
that always come back to that home
energy,
base.
we kind of, like, we honed in on, like, let's do that.
Totally.
And I feel like I do that for every one of my projects. I know Hippy does that for, like, Woe. Like, his Woe, Worthy of All Hype, like... That's definitely, when you listen to it, it's like, yeah, this is definitely worthy of all the hype. Like, this shit is cold. And what he's saying is, like,
even
exactly what he means. You know what I mean? Like, it's whoa, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what track you're listening to on it, man, like, in the end of it, you're probably going to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Facts.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, I know we got to be mindful of our time, but I got a couple questions I'd like to ask. One of the first question is our welcome to it question. So it's like, what was like that moment in your career, your artist journey, where you were like, maybe not necessarily made it, but you're like, I think I'm on the right path. I guess the car accident story, but maybe more, that was God speaking to you. Maybe more like something that you did that you're like, all right, well, I'm winning right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. For me, it was the very first like headline show that I threw in my hometown.
Cool.
Shout out to Intracoastal Club. Shout out Tony. Shout out Whitney. Those are the owners, and they gave me an opportunity to be able to like showcase my craft on like a more bigger set.
Yeah.
And I remember like putting together the whole thing. This is also like the first show that like I ever like produced. Like I booked all the talent, like paid all the talent, like did everything that like I needed to do essentially in order to make sure that like I felt like it was the most successful that it could be. Stressed me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because at this point in time, I think I was 21 and 21, 22 is one of the two. But bro, I walked down the street after we did sound check, and everybody, only people's cars that were there, like everybody that was there for sound check. The walk to the the gas station was probably like 30-minute walk. I knew I had like an hour and a half before like we started first performances, so I was like, I'm just gonna go take a walk real quick and just kind of go pray on it.
Get yourself a Ricky.
Yes, but actually they didn't have Ricky's. Boo. But I did go get an Arizona.
Okay.
But I went down there to go get an Arizona and a pack of games because I used to smoke blunts. But I was like on my way back, like walking, like rolling my blunt and whatnot. Like I was smoking, and I was just kind of trying to take the moment in, and I didn't really know what to expect because like we had did the promo for it, like we did everything that we needed to do. But I mean, I don't know. Like you still have those nerves because like you don't know how it's gonna be until like damn. We didn't do like pre-sale tickets or nothing. Like we did it old school. Like come to the door. Come buy your tickets there. Like cash only, et cetera, et cetera. And I remember walking back, and I got back to the parking lot, and like people were struggling to find parking. Like the parking lot had already filled up, and like you were having to start like park alongside the street. And I kid you not, I almost threw up on space.
Like, oh shit, what is happening?
I was like, bro, there's no way. Like this is insane. I walk inside, man, and like it's packed. Like I'm talking like I felt no nerves before. I was like, oh, like I performed before. I was like, like this is just gonna be another one of those. And I was like, no, this is not another one of them. But needless to say, like the show went good, and I just felt accomplished after. That's whenever I really started like honing more in on like trying to produce shows as well, and just really started being like more of a talent buyer and just kind of like a talent booker. And also just like it solidified that like you are dope. You know
fuck yeah.
Like you can actually like do this shit.
Totally.
Like, nobody can tell you nothing now.
I love that. Fuck yeah.
Mine has to be Soulja Boy. Us opening up for Soulja Boy. Like
that was a cool
that
full
show
circle
was,
for you.
Oh man, it was just so different in the aspect of like every other one of my shows, I know who's in the crowd. And I appreciate everyone, all my friends and family that do buy tickets and come to every one of my shows. Like I love them there.
Totally.
But they have a biased opinion.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
When they hear my music, they're like, this is dope.
Totally.
This is my friend.
Right.
I support them. But it was just something about, first of all, it was sold out. Which was
huge.
Wow. Crazy. When Hippy told me that, I was shitting bricks.
That's a big room to be sold out.
I've never had that. You know? I've never had that as an artist.
I never had that either. That was my first experience with like a major sold out show.
Yeah.
So you know, shout out to the Aggie.
So like first that was like crazy, and then you know when you look in the crowd, it's strangers.
Totally.
You don't see anyone you know.
That's sick.
And it's a different feeling.
Yeah.
And just on top of that, everything that's being played for the Hot Boyz, I produced.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching these people just dance and go crazy to this music.
Yeah.
And I never told Hippy this, but like after the show, I got hella emotional just after just the fact.
Yeah.
Like just seeing that and like what we did.
Totally.
I felt like, and we were signing autographs. It was crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
I had people that came by some of the merch shirts like before we had even hit stage.
We hadn't even hit the stage.
Yeah, I was like, bro, like I don't even know who you are. Like,
they were like, can we get a T-shirt? Hand us cash. We didn't even have change for them. We're like, oh.
Yo, yes, fuck yeah.
But I think that moment, like, it really solidified like that's the shit I want to live for.
100%.
You know, and like I said, I love my family and friends coming to my shows, but like that was just a different feeling, because everyone there was like, I didn't know one person in that front row.
Right.
But they were locked in on us, watching us perform. It was like, that's the coolest feeling I've ever felt.
Fuck yeah.
So that's my welcome to it moment.
I love it.
Sure.
I love it. I think I often have said when we were coming up doing Welcome to the Dope Game shit was like, obviously you always appreciate your friends and family that come out to shows for sure. But once you break past that level where then that's when you know you're kind of like really doing it, because also you don't want to count on your friends and family to support your career for the
long run.
You're like, I'm trying to do this for real. So you're like, eventually we got to get a way bigger audience. Mm-hmm. And when you start seeing that happen, that's really fucking cool. It
was insane.
Yeah.
Like that top 5 moments of my life.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
Fuck yeah.
Like it's crazy. That was like the coolest feeling.
Did it beat the birth of your daughter?
No.
Don't answer.
Not by a long shot. Not by a long
I'm just talking shit.
No, I'm about to say. But no, I mean, that was a crazy experience.
No,
I look at it as more educational.
Yo.
I can't relate. So,
Yo.
so but
Yo.
no, that was amazing though.
My last thought is our cool segment brought to you by our friends at Eureka. Our friends at Eureka.
Shout out to Eureka.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Eureka.
Eureka.
And
yeah.
Smoking weed is always a fun activity. But
Hell
sometimes
yeah.
you might learn something. What's a Eureka moment that you had when you were smoking dope with your boys? Maybe it was something you invented. Maybe it was a good song you created. Might have been the music video we did. That's my Eureka moment.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was one
What's your Eureka moment, bro? I'm trying to think.
If I could remember my first high freestyle,
Yeah.
in the back of the whip,
Yeah.
just like, you know what I'm saying, got the pack of blacks and the
Yeah.
tape CD, get your freestyles ready.
Yo.
If I could remember the first rap, I'd probably say that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I do know that I went crazy on that mug.
Yeah.
That's tight. Fuck yeah.
I don't know if you guys can relate, but like if I get stupid high, music sounds a little different to me.
Sure. Sure.
Especially my own music.
Oh, I bet that's probably trippy hearing
It
your
is
own
trippy. It's like it's a good thing because like I make good music, but
voice. Yeah.
it's like when you hear a song, right? You've been listening to this song you have this unreleased song you've been listening to for 5 ever,
Right.
but you hear it when you're high, and you're like, shit, like what am I doing?
Yo.
You're like,
yeah.
why is this not out into the world?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like one of my Eureka moments.
I love that. Yes.
That I'm doing this. Like when you're high, you really think about what the hell you're doing.
Totally.
At least for me. Like,
No,
you're like, what the hell?
I'm the same. I always do a weed test when I'm done doing a video. Then I'll smoke and then
I do a
rewatch
weed
it.
test for music as
Yeah,
well.
I'll be like, is this still
works.
good? Yeah, totally.
It works. It really does.
And that's when you add, to me, that's when I add the little flavors to it, like the
Mhm.
little extra zhuzh. Be like, because you're high, just being like so meticulous about
Yep.
everything. You're like, that transition needs to go over 1 second. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're like,
But see, sometimes I gotta chill out.
yeah, you only
They
have to
might
set
do
a
a little
timer,
too
only
much.
1
I'm
hour.
about to say,
Then you
'cause
have to stop.
Sometimes I
Then you have
gotta
to
Yeah,
chill
you
down.
might
out.
do a little too much.
Yeah.
Because I might be like Shelby Maloney in that motherfucker. And I'll
Yeah.
listen to the song and I'll be like, damn, my voice sounds a little wonky.
It do be doing that too. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Yeah,
you're hearing stuff differently.
that's true.
You could have been sober and your voice did sound wonky, but when you're sober, it was like, oh, that was cool.
Right.
I like it. But when you're high, you don't overthink, but you're just like, you're locked in.
Totally.
You're in your head, obviously.
Probably
Like when
smoke
you
a
get
lot.
high, you're in your head.
You
Yeah.
smoke a lot of indica, don't you?
I do smoke a lot of indica. I hate sativa.
I was about to say I'm a sativa guy, so I can't. I'll be overthinking like a mug, but I like it.
Like indica is like, I like the calm. I like
Yeah.
not the sleep, but I like the calm, just
Right.
chill.
The Rocky Wayne.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Want to go
100%.
too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I be singing and shit, all high. It's fun.
Yes.
Sativa, I be like, what am I doing again?
Oh yeah, being
Oh, do that
scared.
That
Like when
reminds
we
me.
were in the lab for the window freestyle. Yeah.
Shit, I had to walk out.
Yo,
There's like 6 of us, and there's different weed all
Right.
in there.
right.
Holy
Everyone's
shit.
trying to outdo each other too, I'm sure.
And I didn't even know what I was smoking. But I was smoking it. So I was
Not
like,
to,
uh-oh.
not to mention, just that was my first time ever being in like a professional studio like that. I told JG this like after the fact. I was like, bruh, I was shitting the break. Because like I showed up last, and like the way that they went about it, they was just like, oh, the order that you showed up is the order that we're gonna lay down tracks. So me, my tardy ass, I pull up last, and I'm just like, well, damn. Honestly, I was expecting it to be DNA. Not gonna lie to you.
I did too.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, DNA.
Yeah.
You know.
You know you're
It's not a
tardy.
diss.
You know. This ain't no diss, you know.
Yo, we love you. It's a love.
But yeah, man, like so now it's like I gotta basically close out the track. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I had already like wrote my verse and whatnot. I'm hearing everybody else lay down. They stuck. This is the first time I'm hearing everybody else's verses. I'm like,
Right.
I say, JG go on, fuck. A-Song go on fuck. Malcolm go on fuck.
Yeah.
Nello
Yeah.
and DNA is just
Yeah.
what the fuck.
Yeah. But you killed it, bro.
Yeah.
That song is crazy. And if you haven't heard it yet, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
The window
A must watch.
Cypher.
Must see.
You gotta also
yeah.
watch the video shot by.
Yeah.
and
the
shot
man,
by
the myth, the
Papes.
legend.
The video is insane.
So
Pape
fun.
is a
We had
genius.
so fun. No, we were having fun.
Motherfucker, it's time to give you your flowers. okay? Listen, everyone. Jeremy Pape is crazy. Okay, this guy is a genius when it comes to doing videos and just being that guy to help in that process. And he sees your vision and he makes it come true.
Yeah, that's
He's
love.
for the people, not for the streets.
Yo,
He's for the people.
Yes, for real.
And he's a dope guy. He's just
That's love.
happy. He's a friendly dude.
That's love. I
He's
appreciate
easy to work with.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
yes,
Thank
bro,
you.
you deserve your flowers because
Thank
you've
you,
been
that's-
doing this for a long time,
That's love.
and
I appreciate that.
nothing has changed, man.
Oh,
So,
man, that's
I
the goal.
appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, man.
Dang. Well, you can't end it any better than that.
Yes, sir.
You guys, this has been Welcome to It. Let them know, Hot Boys, where they can find y'all and all that jazz.
Yes. Instagram is where we be.
Yeah.
And
We
it's-
ain't got the official Hot Boys page made just yet. I'm
Not
still trying
yet.
to figure that all out.
Yeah.
But you can follow me at the Divine Divine Hippy Hippy.
And you can find me on Instagram, j.g and then 4 E's. So like JG. That's where I be.
But we will be figuring it out soon.
Yes.
And for my streaming stuff, it's Divine Hippy with no eyes. Because there's no I in Divine Hippy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my streaming stuff is capital J, capital G, JG.
Bangarang.
You did.
I love you,
sir.
boys. Thanks for
Love
blessing
you, brother.
us.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you for
real.
having us.
Oh,
for
bro.
real.
I'm honored to
Amazing.
have you guys. I'm so proud of y'all. Keep doing good shit. And we love you, motherfuckers.
We love you.
Can I get one more? July 26th. If this comes out before July 26th,
We'll make
we
sure
will
if
be
it does.
at UMS.
Yeah, oh,
Yes.
Skylark
yes.
Lounge.
Cool.
7 p.m.
Yep.
Crazy 4-person run. Chris Carter, Nello, Hot Boys, Emmy, Skylark Lounge.
Banger.
It's gonna be crazy.
Sick. Fuck
If
yeah.
you're not
Right
at
after that,
Skylark Lounge on Saturday
Saturday
July
we're going to be
26th.
active. We're going to do pod. Lance is performing that night as well.
Hell
Yep.
So we're going to be running around doing pods and shit like that too.
yeah.
So
Sweet.
yeah, fuck yeah. We'll
Yes.
be in the streets as
We
they
have
say.
to be. You got to
In
be
the
in
streets,
Skylark.
yes.
It's gonna be
Yes.
crazy.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
told them that you weren't for the streets.
Yeah.
For UMS, he is.
Casually, yeah. Anything for
UMS, he is.
UMS. We fucking love them.
Hell yeah, bro.
Word
Appreciate
up.
you.
Appreciate
Yes, sir.
you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes,
Peace
sir.
out, y'all.
You did.
What up, though?